Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Then, first of all, we have very bad news. Sadly, Pele has passed away, and yeah, that was just a bad news. I don't know why I came straight to the bad news, but yeah, Pele has passed away at age 82, I think it was.
It was 82.
Of cancer, of course, a true footballer, one of the best up there. And yeah, but the very good news then, we've got Joe back, and Joe can tell us where he's been.
Where have I been? What was the last video I did? What, like a month or so? Hi, Cameron. For a month or so, I've done my own predictions, World Cup predictions. If you want to subscribe to Joe Tier, slowly getting there.
Yeah.
Obviously, just been busy with everything else, and obviously, I've not been recovered from obviously the Christmas bug. So yeah, back on the high horse.
Yeah. Of course, happy Christmas to all of you. Of course, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, everyone, and a happy New Year. It is New Year's Eve tomorrow. On Sunday, I'll be going to a lovely pub to watch the Mighty Villa.
I am.
Hopefully beat the London team. But yeah, so this is Premier League predictions. We've got a match preview coming. Like we're going basically straight live after Premier League predictions. It depends how long. It'll be 3:00. The match preview. Of course, Joe is back now, so we've got the videos going. But
next week.
Everyone been asking where you've been, and it is Stevenage next week. Of course, Joe is the Stevenage fan. Will Stevenage shock Aston Villa?
I'm going to the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My mate's got tickets for the Aston Villa Stevenage game, so I'm like, hey, get in.
Might see you down there.
Yeah, imagine.
But yeah, hope can Stevenage shock Aston Villa? We will wait and see. I really do. I can see Stevenage shock Aston Villa. Depends what team we play. Yeah, I really can. I would play Cameron Archer though. I would. You have to play Cameron Archer against. You're playing good this season in League Two. Fair play. I think you're second in the league.
Yes.
You're about 6 points behind Leyton Orient, I think.
6 or 7.
Yeah, and you're. Oh, he went. I don't know where he went. He cut off. We'll get. Oh, he's back.
That was weird. It just kicked me out for some reason.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. But yeah, I was just saying like you're playing tonight and Leyton Orient are. So
yeah.
You want?
We've got Crawley, who obviously they've sat their manager, sold one of their key strikers. And
I'm pretty sure their manager left, don't they? Everyone's saying their manager.
Was it like 3 weeks in the job?
Yeah, like 3 games in and he just leaves.
Yeah. And Leyton Orient have got Newport, so come on, Newport to do us a favour. But Swindon did by drawing Northampton last night. Oh no, they won. Sorry, they won 2-1.
Yeah, but let's get into the Premier League predictions and put your predictions in the comments there. So starting off with tonight's game, then it is West Ham taking on Brentford, like a London derby. This, of course. Let's start with West Ham. What are you thinking of West Ham this season?
I think it's because last season you look at it and I think they tried all their eggs in one basket in that Europa League, and that's knackered them completely. Like, yes, they made some new signings. Yes, they got people like Paqueta and Scamacca, but you need a whole new team, especially when you've done a Europa League run. You know what I mean? So it kind of gets them tired. I think it's not David Moyes' fault in a way, but I just think, I don't know.
Okay, sorry, people are calling. I don't want that again. Remember last time?
That's so funny. When you looked at me, fuck off.
Right. Yeah, West Ham, like you said, I think David Moyes is like most people saying David Moyes is a good manager, but is he there to take West Ham like in that top four? Yes, they've been in Europa for a couple of years now. Got to a final last year, I think, in the conference or
Semi-final.
something. Semi-final. And I think West Ham, they will want to get this win, and they could shock, of course, Brentford. Of course, going from 1-0 up against Arsenal. Arsenal are a great team, but going from 1-0 up at half time, you can't be bottling it. And yes,
Mm.
Arsenal are a great team, but you can't bottle a lead. However, they won against Fulham. I think that was a good point because Fulham are playing good this season. Of course, you lose against Leicester 2-0. What this season hasn't really been playing good. Yes, there was unbeaten before that, but yeah, then losing on penalties in the cup against Blackburn, drawing
I know.
against the Championship side is not good for West Ham. I think West Ham are a top team. I think they should be in that top 9. Even Aston Villa going to finish above you this season. Even Leicester City going to finish above you this season.
Even
That is
Fulham.
just, yeah, even Fulham, and they've just came up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you want to fight for that top 9, you have to set David Moyes and get a good manager in, of course.
Mm.
But going to Brentford then, I think Brentford, what a team. Yes, bottom in a 2-0 lead against Spurs, but a great point against Spurs. I think Brentford are a really good team. They're sitting 10th. What are you thinking of Brentford this season?
I think, like you say, I mean, they draw 2-2 with Spurs. Everyone's like, oh, they were 2-0 up and everything. But I'm not being funny or anything. But if you said to me, you have Man City and Tottenham, and you got 4 points out of the 6, and you're Brentford, you'll take that on the chin. You know, they beat Man City away. They drew to Spurs. They've got a good philosophy going on at the club. Thomas Frank is loved. Like, there's never a doubt that I would think he's going to get sacked. He's there for life now, unless he literally goes to a different team. The only thing I've got with Brentford at the moment is like, yes, Ivan Toney, brilliant striker and all that, but obviously with the betting thing coming around, with a ban, January's coming around the corner. Would they sign someone? Would they get someone like an Ivan Toney replacement?
Yeah, I get that. But after West Ham, they've got Liverpool, and I think they could beat Liverpool. Really think
Where's
they
it
could.
at?
Brentford.
Oh, okay.
I think they could really beat Liverpool. It's
Yeah.
on Monday, I think, 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
So, then of course they've got West Ham in the FA Cup. They'll beat them, I think. And they've got big games like Bournemouth. That's a must win at home as well. Leeds away will be tricky, but I think they could get something out of that. They've got Southampton at home. They'll
They
beat
should
them.
win that. They should
I
win
think
that.
they've got easy games coming up after Liverpool, and yeah, then from February they've got Arsenal. What that could be a hard one. Of course, Crystal Palace at home. That should really be a win. Man U away, Fulham at home. They've got big games coming up in Feb, but yeah, I think Brentford are. Yeah, I think Brentford are a really big team. But let's get to the score predictions then. Of course, Brentford are 11th away team. They are away tonight. They're 11th top away team. West Ham, however, they are 16th home team. Away, they are 18th away team. Only picked up 4 points away. That is shred. But I think Brentford will win it. But I'm going to go West Ham 1, Brentford 2. Who won wins to Brentford?
Yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 Brentford as well. I don't know. I think Brentford will come out. It'll be the same with Spurs game. They'll 2-0 up, and then I think West Ham will get a goal near the end, and they'll try and get that second. And I think Brentford will hold on to it.
Well, we've agreed on the first one. I can't believe that, but yeah.
It's not really. We always agree.
What am I on? I need to put Cameron put 1-1. I think Brentford.
I can see it.
I think, yeah, I can see it's 4, but I think Brentford will nick this. Oh my god, man. Right, there you go. So the next game then, it is Liverpool taking on Leicester City then at Anfield today. Liverpool travelled to Birmingham another day after beating Aston Villa 3-1. Well, I think it was just a boring game, to be fair. A really good ball from Trent though to make one of the goals. But I think, yeah, after beating Aston Villa 3-1, they've got another easy team, Leicester City at home tonight, 8:00 kickoff. I think Liverpool, I think after that way against Aston Villa, I think they could really win. I think they could beat Leicester City and start winning. They've signed off called Gakpo, great player, a really good player. They're saying will he start today? It depends on the paper, I think, but
I don't think he can though, can he?
That's what I was thinking, but Sky Sports is saying it depends on the paper. So,
but he's playing in December though. That's what I mean. I don't get that.
That what I mean. There's we'll wait and see. If he plays, he plays. And if he bags the hat trick, he bags the hat trick.
I think I reckon he'll be there, but I think he'll be watching the game or he'll be presented at half time.
Yeah, I think he will be there. But Leicester City, of course, they've just got a shocking team. I don't want to swear on this channel. We're going to say something else then. But they've just got an awful team. Leicester, yeah, I think Liverpool win this. I'm gonna agree with Cameron and go 3-1 to Liverpool.
Oh, I'm gonna go 3-0. I just think Leicester. I just can't see who's going to score for Leicester.
What, 3-0
really
Leicester?
Don't. Sorry, 3-0 Liverpool. Sorry.
No, I knew you said that.
I thought I did say Leicester then. No, I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool. I don't know who to score for Leicester. That's the only thing. Maddison's injured, so I don't know who's going to score.
Yeah, it might be out all season, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had that knee injury. I think it was, wasn't it? Or something like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. But yeah, get your prediction. Of course, come and say 3-1 Liverpool. Next game then, it is Wolves taking on Manchester United. Of course, Manchester United travelled to the Midlands this weekend to take on a really poor Wolves team. But after beating Everton 2-1, can Wolves get a wins? But Man U are just playing good now. Marcus Rashford, what a player. I think he's a really good player. And Man U got basically 2 easy teams. They've got Wolves tomorrow, then Bournemouth. So that should be 6 points. Then they've got a Manchester derby, what should be interesting. But
it'll be very interesting.
I think Man U can beat Man City, to be fair. But I think Man U will get top 4. I think they'll take it over from Spurs. I think Man U they're better than Spurs at the minute, I think. And I think Man U will win this. I'm gonna go. I think Wolves are I think they will stay up. It's a great win against Everton, but I think Man U will win there. Wolves 0, Manchester United 2.
I'm going to go a tight one because, yes, they won against Everton Wolves in the last minute from Aït-Nouri, where it is. But when Man U go to Wolves, it's always a tight game. So I'm going to go Wolves 0. I'm going to go Man U 1.
Okay. 1-0 Man United. So the next game then, it is Bournemouth against Crystal Palace then. Of course, Crystal Palace losing against Fulham 3-0. They went down to 9 men. What is happening to Crystal Palace this season? Patrick Vieira, I just don't know. But Bournemouth, however, they're playing all right with Gary O'Neill. I think Bournemouth, they've got good players like Billing and all that. I'm going to go Bournemouth 1, Crystal Palace 1.
Yeah. Bournemouth, obviously, they lost 2-0 to Chelsea. They beat Chelsea a few years ago, actually. Near my birthday, so fond memories of that one. But yeah, they just seemed for me, they just didn't want to be there at the game. I think it was one of the games like, right, we've done the big teams now. We can focus on Palace now. Palace, for me, I thought they were absolutely woeful against Fulham. I think they made so many mistakes in that game. And I don't think Fulham were that good. I just think they were just really good at capitalising on Palace's mistakes. They are mixing Mitchell. He's got a straight reds. Tompkins got a second bucket, so he's only going to miss this game. Gurhey's apparently going to come back, which is a massive plus for Palace. But it depends on left back, but I'm going to go Bournemouth 2, Palace 1.
Okay. 2-1 Bournemouth then.
Yeah.
Cameron puts 2 Crystal Palace. Okay, getting to another game then. It is Fulham against Southampton. Let's just start with Fulham. What a team this season. They're 9th in the league. If they win this, they can go 6th on the same points of Liverpool. It's just really mad. And going into the new year, no one expected this. I think Fulham got a great team. Mitrovic is on fire. No one expected him to get loads of goals this season. And I just think he's a great player. They've got a great squad. And I think they will get about 11th, 10th. I can't see them getting top 9. They could, but I just think Fulham, yeah. But with the away team in Southampton, I just don't think Southampton are there. I think Nathan Jones, of course, came in. Their Saturday manager, Nathan Jones, comes in from Luton, leaving a really good Luton team in the Championship. And Southampton only 12 points this season, bottom of the Premier League. I think Southampton ain't really there. They haven't got a great squad. They've got probably 2 good players. Of course, Che Adams is there. James Ward-Prowse, of course, a great player. And losing against Brighton 3-1, letting 6 goals in 2 games, scoring 2 goals, it's really bad. But I think Fulham win this. I think Fulham to win. I'm going to agree with Cameron. 2-1 with Fulham.
Yeah, I think Fulham, like you say, they did really well against Palace, obviously capitalising on Palace's mistakes and literally just frustrated them the whole game. Southampton losing 3-1 to Brighton. I think, like you say, I think Bella Kotchap's another one I like as well. I like the look of him. Livramento as well, he's obviously been injured for quite some time. Che Adams, he's okay as a Premier League striker. They obviously sacked Jesus or brought Nathan Jones in. I mean, Nathan Jones is such a big risk because for me, he didn't really cut it for Stoke. So then he's going to a Premier League team. So I find that even a bit bizarre. But that's just another. But if you can't turn down the Prem. I get that. My prediction, I'm going to go Fulham 3, Southampton 1. I think it'll be the same against Brighton.
Okay.
And I got Mitrovic back because last game, in my fantasy, someone said to me Mitrovic weren't going to play. He wasn't playing, so I put him on the bench, and he could have got me 15 points. I'm starting him, so he's got to do well.
I'm keeping Haaland, and I am. He got 26 points for me.
Yeah, no, I'll get Haaland.
I bet everyone keeps Haaland.
Yeah, exactly.
At least if he's injured. Well, even if he's injured, people keep him in.
Yeah,
Lisbon.
you would do.
But next game then it is, of course, talk about Haaland. Manchester City taking on Everton. Then, of course, Manchester City beating Leeds 3-1. Going now 5 points behind Arsenal. Going 2 points ahead of Newcastle, 5 points ahead of Spurs, and 6 points ahead of Manchester United. This is funny because Man City actually can still bottle top 4. They're only 6 points ahead. I don't think they will,
Nah.
but I think could. And Everton, I think they'll go down. I really think they've just haven't got a great team. I think they want Frank Lampard out now. They was loving him a couple of weeks ago. Then after losing against Wolves, they want him out. But yeah, I think Man City win this, and I'm gonna go Man City 4, Everton 0, 4-0 win to Man City.
I don't like you say really because obviously Man City they did really well against Leeds. I think the first half was frustrating for them because they know how to bury them and things like that. I mean, Rodri got the one in the first half, and then
And
it was
Jack
just
Grealish
Haaland.
is awful.
Yeah, and then the second half it was the Haaland and Grealish show in that game. For who's the one? Everton, they lost 2-1 to Wolves. I just think when you go 1-0 up against a team like Wolves in the relegation zone, fair enough, but just don't dance. Don't dance in the 7th minute in a relegation battle. Why? You know, you say about everyone says about Lampard doing this and that, but you should look at the players and say to them like, why were you dancing against Wolves? Why? You scored the 7th minute. You shouldn't have danced. Have a serious head-on mindset and be like, right, we've scored now. Let's go back. Let's win this game. But they didn't. I mean, they conceded on 95th minute. For me, I'm going to go Man City 5, Everton 0. I was going to go 4-0, but I was going to go, might go one better. I might go 5-0.
Okay.
Hopefully, Haaland hat-trick.
Yeah, hopefully he gets 4 goals.
Yeah, Haaland.
That'd be 24. That'd be what? 28 goals in all together,
Yeah.
then 24 goals in the Premier League.
He gets 4, yeah. Because he broke a record for the quickest game. The quickest games to get 20 goals or something like that.
Yeah, next game then it is Newcastle taking on Leeds United. And Newcastle, of course, sitting 3rd in the league. Of course, they're just playing good.
Mm. Oh, Bailey's muted.
Anyway, Newcastle got Leeds. Of course, Leeds are sitting 15th. I think Leeds will stay up, of course. They're playing really good. Newcastle, however, 3rd. I think Newcastle will just win this, but I think it'll be tough. I don't think Leeds will score, but I think it'll be a tough game. Newcastle 2, Leeds 0.
Right. My prediction. See, like I say, Newcastle beat Leicester 3-0. Dominant display. Fair play to Almiron as well. Because everyone thought after the World Cup came, they thought, oh, Mickey's going to slow it down a bit, everything else. But tell you what, Newcastle looked good. Leeds, like I say, 3-1. Jesse Mars is another one under pressure at Leeds. I think loads of people want him to go as well. And Bielsa's basically come around and said to Leeds, like, oh, man, it's you again. My prediction, I'm going to go Newcastle 2, Leeds 1. I think they'll get a consolation or a pen.
Right. What did you say? 2-1.
2-1 to Newcastle.
Okay. Next game then, it is of course Brighton & Albion against Arsenal. Then this going to be a really interesting game. Of course, Brighton beating Southampton last time out 3-1. Arsenal, however, they're playing really good. They beat West Ham 3-1. Both teams coming up with 3-1 wins. Arsenal, of course, top. They're 5 points ahead of second now. Brighton are sitting 7th. They're a point behind 6th. So can Brighton get that top 6 this season? I think Arsenal could win it, but I think it'll be just. I think so. I'm gonna go Brighton 2, Arsenal 3. 3-2 win to Brighton. No, to Arsenal.
Arsenal. I think it'll be the game of the weekend or thingy. I think two managers are young up and coming. Fair play to Arteta, fair play to the Brighton manager. But I think this is where Arsenal might drop a point or so. So because Brighton's are Arsenal's bogey team.
Mm.
So I'm going to go Brighton 2, Arsenal 2. Sorry, Cameron. It's nothing against you, lad. It's just based on history and everything else.
I think Arsenal would take a point though.
Okay, when you're at Brighton, you would do, I think, if you're Arsenal. I mean, ideally you want 3 because obviously if City win and it's shorten it to 2. But I just think with Brighton, it's like they're up for it against the big teams.
Right, next game then. Of course, we're doing a match preview for this game soon in about half an hour. It is Spurs taking on Aston Villa then. Of course, Spurs are sitting, 4th in the league. Aston Villa, of course, sitting 12th. We will want to try and get that half. If the points go our way on Saturday and we win, we go 10th, a point behind Fulham. We're losing 3-1 against Liverpool. Spurs, of course, drawing 2-2 against Brentford. I think this will be a tough game. I think I'll take a point. I can't see Spurs beating us, to be fair. I don't think they're a good team. I just don't think they've been playing good lately. And yeah, I'm gonna go Spurs 1, Aston Villa 1.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Spurs. I just think it's gonna be a hard one, but I mean I'm gonna mention it. I'm not gonna mention it now, but I'm gonna mention it in your preview why I think 2-1. Because Spurs do well at home, and I think Villa will take the lead in the first half, and I think Spurs will come out, and I think they'll do it in the second half.
Will. We're Aston Villa. We're bottle leads. We're bottle leads.
Yeah, but Spurs bottle in the first half, and then they turn up in the second half.
If we go 2-0 up, then yeah, I still think we could bottle it. No, we're Aston Villa. The next game then, we'll do the midweek games before we go on to a preview. Because we might as well anyway. Because I think it loads of games in midweek, and
I think there is, yeah.
I think it's BT week, is it? I don't know. But
yeah, like it says Monday.
It's Forest Chelsea now then. Of course, your team Chelsea, you can start us off with this game.
Right, we got Chelsea. They're away to Nottingham Forest, live on Sky Sports. We won 2-0 against Bournemouth, sorry. Reece James got injured again.
Yep, Jeff.
Reece James, yep. The Forest, how did Forest get on? They lost, didn't they? They lost.
I can't.
They lost to United.
Yeah, I can't believe Reece James got injured again.
Oh mate, it's awful state. It's awful being a Chelsea fan because I love Reece James bits, I really do.
Yeah, but it's like Leon Bailey at Villa.
Yeah.
He gets injured.
But the plus side of that, the plus side of the Forest game, Kovacic is back training, so that's a massive plus. But yeah, the Forest, it's also at City Ground as well, and the atmosphere there is second to none at Forest. I rate Forest massively. I'm going to go Forest 1, Chelsea 2.
Okay. I think this will be a tough game as well. I'm going to go... I'm going to go... I think there'll be a tough game because it at a City Ground, like you said. I think at a City Ground, it's really tough. I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea. I think they'll just nick it. I'm gonna go Mount. 1-0 Forest. Sorry, Joe.
Cameron, we're gonna have words. Let me give you an uppercut down, lad.
Next game then. it is Brentford against Liverpool. Wait, will this be like a midweek game? Will this count as midweek?
Um.
Because both teams are playing tonight.
Yeah. We'll count.
Yeah. So it's Brentford Liverpool. Of course, we'll see how both teams do tonight. But Liverpool sitting 6th, Brentford sitting 10th. It depends on how both teams do tonight, is it? But I'm gonna go a 1-1.
We're going 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
I think Liverpool. I mean, I'm pretty sure this will be. I'm pretty sure this will be Gakpo's debut, and I think he won't start. I just think Klopp has a way of knowing how to like set the players into the game.
I don't
Like,
know.
he won't-
It might start because most players is injured.
Uh,
So it might.
he could, but like Klopp doesn't really put the players into the deep end.
Mm.
Like he normally puts them on the bench, so he might just do like Salah, Nunes, like Carvalho or something, or you know what I mean. I don't. If he starts Gakpo, fair enough. I mean, I might be wrong, but 9 times out of 10, Klopp doesn't really like say, "All right, it's your debut. You're starting."
Right. Next game then. It is a big game. A big game. It is Arsenal taking on Newcastle United. It is. This is on Sky on Tuesday night as well, so I'm watching this.
Is it? Oh wow.
Yeah, Arsenal are top of the league. Newcastle are third. I'm gonna go with it. I'm sorry, Cameron. I'm gonna go 3-2 Newcastle.
I'm gonna back a 2-2.
I was gonna go that, but I think Newcastle will just.
Sorry, Cameron. It's not Cameron. It's not like I'm saying wrong. Like I mean, you back Forest, so take that into considerations. But yeah, I'm going to say 2. I think it's going to be one of those games. I think Newcastle will go for it. It all depends who you put left back because it's like who's going to keep Mickey Almiron quiet.
Mm.
You know, I mean, the only thing with Newcastle I can think of is I think they're going to have Chris Wood up front, which they've not got Callum Wilson. Isaac's not playing, so it can swing both ways. And also, Joel Linton plays on the left against Leicester.
Arsenal don't have Jesus, but they're still a really good team.
Yeah, but I still think they need a striker in January though, because I just don't trust Nketiah.
No.
Like everyone was saying to me that
out all season.
God.
Is Jesus out all season?
No, I don't think he's out for the whole season. I think he's out for like a month or so, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But no, with Nketiah, it's like everyone's like, oh, he did really well against West Ham and everything else. I'm like, but the only thing he did was score. Like, yes, I get that's the idea of the striker, but apart from that, I just felt he was not that good.
Right. Next game then, it is Everton taking on Brighton over Albion. And of course, Everton losing against Wolves 2-1. Brighton beating, of course, Southampton 3-1. I think Brighton win this. I think it will be 2-0 Brighton.
See, for me, it depends what happens in the weekend because Everton will get thumped by Man City, let's be honest. And then Brighton have Arsenal.
I laugh if they'll just pull up.
Yeah, so if you send me a fucking clip of this video, that's when they get thumped and they beat City. But no, like let's be honest, Everton will get thumped by City. Brighton will face Arsenal. So it all depends really. Like Brighton for me, it's like they do things like the Arsenals, the Cities, and they all they're up for against the big teams. But teams like Everton, they're like so I'm gonna go with Everton 1, Brighton 2. I think it'll be a tight game.
Okay. Next game then, it's Leicester City taking on Fulham then. A really tough game this, of course. Fulham are sitting 9th, Leicester sitting 13th. Money gap, Leicester City. Money gap, they.
You're lucky Jamie's not watching
Jamie? Where's Jamie? Where's Jamie, lad? Money gap, money. Jamie said Leicester will draw against Newcastle. Aston Villa will get battered about 3-0 against Liverpool. Where are you, mate? But
I mean, the game was done in the first half.
I think 2-1 Fulham.
Yeah, I think 2-1 Fulham as well. I wouldn't be surprised. That is like a lot of there'll be loads of boos after the game. Wouldn't be surprised from Leicester fans. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham.
Next game into Manchester United against Bournemouth. Let's just say Man U win this. I just think I'm gonna go. I'll go Bournemouth for goal. I'll go 3-1 Man U.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Man U. Sorry, 2-1 United. I think Bournemouth will get a goal, but I think it'll be a bit late, and I think they'll have Ferran and Martinez back for the game, so I think it'll be 2-1 United.
Okay, next game it is Southampton against Forest. Then, of course, this is basically going down. Will Forest go down? Will Southampton go down at 20th against 19th? I think Forest win this. I think it's gonna be 1-0 Forest. I think they'll nick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Forest. I was going to go 1-0, but I think Forest's players are overall sort of better than Southampton. And like I say, it all depends on their score lines, like I say. So, I mean, Southampton have got, who they would have had this weekend? Who have they got? Fulham. And then Forest would have Chelsea. So, it all springs into each way. You know what? I'll change it. We'll have a 0-0.
0-0. 0-0. That isn't going to happen now. But I'll have to fit 2-0.
So if it's 2-0, I'll be fucking livid.
Next game then, it is Leeds against West Ham then. This is a big game. It's always a tough game between these two. I'm going to go a 1-1. I think it'll be draw for both teams.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-1. I think I'm going to call this the El Sacico. Two managers, I think.
Oh no, I think Jesse March is a good manager.
Yeah, but I think Leeds fans just don't rate him. I think if I was any Leeds manager, I don't think they want him. I think if you say to him, would you want him or would you return a Bielsa? Everyone would go for Bielsa. Like, yes, Jesse Marsh got a win against Liverpool at Anfield and everything else, but I think they still want Bielsa. Like, Marsh can win like the fucking Champions League or the Premier League and they still want Bielsa. That's how Leeds would want Bielsa. They love Bielsa to bits. But yeah, I'm going to go 1-0. I think they'll score and I just think they just won't gamble. I think it'll be not a boring game, but yeah.
Okay, next game then, it is Aston Villa taking on Wolves then, and Midlands Derby at Villa Park, when I will be there on Wednesday night cheering on the Villa boys against a Wolves team who ain't really are poor. I think if Aston Villa win their next two games, we could go 9-21. We can go 7th. So if we win these last 2 points go our way. I think Villa win this, and I think you're backing us. I can't. If you back Wolves, then mate. If anyone back Wolves on this channel, then I'm just out of it. No one back Villa. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go 3-0 Villa. I think we'll batter Wolves at home.
Wow. I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa.
Okay.
I was gonna go sit on the fence and go 1-0 again, but I don't know. I just think Unai Emery has Lopetegui's number, and I think Unai Emery has a lot of players to he's them more. So I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa.
Thiago at a bat, Bailey in the chat, Villa on the way to Champions League. Thiago Carlos will be back soon as well, so that's
yeah, but he's not gonna be back for the Stevenage games.
And then Doncaster against his old club, I'm pretty sure.
Did you sign him or did you loan him?
Pretty sure we signed him.
Oh, yeah, he would be against his former club then, yeah.
Hopefully he scores. Match he scores a screamer first minute in.
Yeah, but it depends if he comes on.
Now, I reckon it'll play, to be fair.
Fair enough.
But next game then, it is basically London derby, Crystal Palace against Spurs. Everyone pits this game over Aston Villa. Everyone pit this game on Sky Sports over Aston Villa and Wolves. Are you mad? But
Kit out.
Crystal Palace against Spurs. I think Spurs, you know what? 1-0 Palace.
Mm.
Nah, actually, I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs.
Yeah, so when you don't want 1-0 pass, it's like, don't say what 2-1 Spurs. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs as well.
Mm.
So I just think, like I said, I think Palace will come out again, but I think Spurs will find a winner. So I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs.
Yeah. And the last game on this midweek, Thursday, it is your boys, Chelsea, taking on the Manchester City boys. And I'm going to go a 4-0 Chelsea. No, not 4-0 Chelsea. I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to go 4-2 to Manchester City. I think you'll score 2.
I'm going to go 4-1 City. I just think we'll get battered by them. I really do. Foden, who goes on the left, or Grealish, 1 or 2. They're going to destroy us, but quite. And the worst bit is we've got them on Thursday and we've got them on Sunday in the FA Cup. So yeah, we got Man City week. Yay, fun. Great. But yeah, I'm going to go 4-1.
You're so excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Aston Villa will be taking on the poor Stevenage team on Sunday.
Come on, Stevenage.
Will Stevenage and Chelsea lose?
No.
Same kickoff as well, isn't it?
They actually are.
Chelsea on BBC.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there you go, guys. There's our Premier League predictions. We will be back in about 15 minutes for the match preview for Spurs against Aston Villa. We'll be saying line up, score prediction, everything about this game. Subscribe, smash a like. I will send Joe a link right after this, probably. Up the Villa. Come on, you mighty Villa.
Why are you doing a West Ham sign?
Sure. I knew you were good. I don't know.
You just doing like that, like West Ham. Like, what? You're Villa.
What can I do for Villa?
Oh, that's going to be the video as well. Oh, don't do the gritty.
No, jump again. Celebration.
If you're going to do the gritty, look like that.
But yeah, I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
See you in a bit.